Hello, my name is S. Rajapriya, Assistant Professor of Department of Information Technology. In this video, we are going to see the graphic designing module number 3. Let us see the objectives of this module. In this module, you are going to learn about drawing freehand lines, drawing Bezier lines, drawing rectangles and squares, drawing ellipses, circles, arcs and pie shapes, drawing polygons, and finally how to save and close a CorelDraw file. First we are going to see drawing freehand lines. We may draw the straight lines in CorelDraw using freehand tool. This is the freehand tool. When you click this icon, the mouse pointer changes to a cross symbol with a wavy line. And when you move the mouse pointer in the drawing window, it will be appearing in this format. When you click the left button and release it and once again move the mouse pointer to some other place and click it and once again, a straight line will be drawn on the page, and this line will be surrounded by the 8 dots with the X mark at the center. These dots will be used to move or stretch the line or rotate the shape of the object drawn. Then we are going to see about joining freehand lines. We may use the same freehand tool to create a series of joined lines. For example, we can draw a row of zigzag lines. So as I told earlier, we have to draw the first line, and the end point of the first line, if we double click that point, it becomes the starting point of the second line, and we once again draw the same format and to draw the line, and in this way we may create a zigzag line pattern. Drawing Bezier lines. So this we may also draw the lines in CorelDraw using Bezier tool. When we click this tool, the mouse pointer changes to this format. When you click the left button in the drawing window, a black filled square appears on the screen, and when you gradually move this mouse pointer and click in some other place, a line appears between the two squares. Now the first square become a hollow square, and in this way also we may draw the lines using this tool. Now we are going to see the other flyouts in the toolbox. They are namely rectangle flyout, ellipse flyout and an object flyout. When you click this rectangle flyout, we will be having the rectangle tool and a 3-point rectangle tool. And similarly, when you click this ellipse flyout, we will be having an ellipse tool and a 3-point ellipse tool. When you click this object flyout, we will be having a polygon tool, star tool, complex star tool, graph tool and a spiral tool. Now we are going to see how to draw a rectangle and squares. We have to click the rectangle tool in the toolbox, and we may click and drag diagonally to draw a rectangle. Once you select the rectangle tool, the mouse pointer will be changing to a cross symbol with a small rectangle icon. We may also draw the rectangle by specifying the width and the height. We may also draw a rectangle from its center outward by just holding the shift key in the keyboard and dragging the rectangle tool. And we may use the same rectangle tool to draw a square also. But in that case, we have to press the control key in the keyboard and drag the rectangle tool to get a square. We may also draw the square from its center by holding the shift and the control keys in the keyboard and drag the rectangle tool to draw a square from its center also. So this is a sample. I have clicked the rectangle tool and I have dragged diagonally and a rectangle tool appears, and the same 8 points appears, and I may stretch this 8 points, any one of the point, and I may change the scaling. That is, I may stretch this object, I may change the shape of the object, and I will be able to move the object as well as rotating the object, and as well as the outline of this rectangle, the thickness of this lines may also change using this hairline property. This width thickness can be changed with more or less using this hairline property. Next, drawing the 3-point rectangle. We may also use to draw a rectangle at an angle using this 3-point rectangle. In the drawing window, we have to point a place where we want to start the rectangle, and we have to draw the width of the rectangle. Just we have to drag the mouse pointer and we have to release the mouse pointer, and next we have to move from this point to some other place and a rectangle will be appearing. Next we are going to see how to draw an ellipse or a circle. We may draw an ellipse or a circle with the help of the ellipse tool. Okay, when you click the ellipse tool, the mouse pointer will be changing to the plus symbol with an small ellipse icon. So we may also use the same ellipse tool to draw a circle also. But in that case, we have to press the control key in the keyboard and drag the ellipse tool to get a circle. And after we are drawing an ellipse or a circle, we may easily change it to a pie shape or an arc. How to change means, in the property window, we will be having these 3 buttons. So when you press this pie button, this is called the pie button, which appears in the property bar. When you click this pie button, the circle will be changed into this pie shape. Or if you click this arc button, the circle will be changed to this arc shape. We may also draw the ellipse using 3-point ellipse tool also. So this is the sample. I have clicked the ellipse tool and I have drawn the default ellipse, and I have pressed the control key and I have used the same ellipse tool to draw the circle also. And we may also, as I told you earlier, we may use the 3-point ellipse tool to draw the ellipse. So I have to select a place where I am going to start my ellipse, and I have to drag the mouse pointer to draw the center line of the ellipse, and then just move my mouse pointer and click, and ellipse will be appearing in my screen. Then we are going to see drawing of a polygon. So polygons, what are polygons? Polygons are multi-sided closed shapes. So to draw a polygon, I have to choose the object flyout and click the polygon tool. When I click the polygon tool, my mouse pointer changes to this shape, and I have to click and drag until a polygon I want of this size. By default, the CorelDraw creates a pentagon shape with 5 points. But this 5 points, see, this will be appearing. This value can be changed also by entering a new value in this number of points, which will be appearing in the property window. By clicking the up arrow and the down arrow, I could change the number of points. So if you want to draw a polygon with even sides, I have to press the control key and then drag the cursor. I will be getting a polygon with even sides. See, I have selected this polygon tool, and this is the default pentagon I will be getting. And here, see, I have changed the number of points from 5 to 8. So I have got this type of polygon. Then finally, if I have completed all my work in my CorelDraw, I have to save my document with an appropriate file name so that I could work it for the later. We may click the save icon, which is in the standard toolbar, or from the keyboard we may press the Ctrl plus S keys from the keyboard to save, or I have to press the file menu bar, click, and there are many options. In that I have to select this save option. When I touch this save option, a save drawing dialog box will be appearing. In this, we have to select the place where I have to place my file, and I have to give a appropriate file name in here, and all the CorelDraw files will have this extension, which is .cd or by default. And finally, if I have once saved my file, I have to close it, and for that also I will click the file menu bar. In that I have a close option. When I click this close option, the file is closed immediately. Thank you.